A very warm greetings to all. So today we will study chapter number 6 of your textbook, that is Introduction to Electronic Spreadsheet. So coming to the today's topic, first of all we will see about the introduction to electronic spreadsheet software. Then we will see what are the importance of this spreadsheet. Then we will see Microsoft Excel. Then we will see cell data types and its concepts. Then we will see aligning text in spreadsheets. Then we will see that how we can set page margins in a worksheet. Then we will set headers and footers in a worksheet. Then we will use the autofill option in spreadsheet. And lastly, we will know how to create a formula in a worksheet. So coming to our first topic, that is Introduction to Electronic Spreadsheet Software. So what is it? So spreadsheet application is a computer program used in a performing calculations and analyzing numerical data in a table form. Spreadsheets contain small boxes known as cells. These cells are arranged into rows and columns. Each cell can contain data in the form of label, value, formula, and function. Spreadsheets are just electronic versions of accounting books. They make accounting work and calculation easy because they are able to automatically calculate the figures typed into the cells. Examples of spreadsheet applications are OpenOffice Math, Lotus 123, Visual Calculator, Apple iWorker, and MS Excel. Coming to our next topic, what are the features of a spreadsheet application? So first, a spreadsheet application like as MS Office Excel have several unique features. Some are workbook, worksheet, rows, formula tool, button, formula bar, autosum tool, button, name box. Coming to our next topic, that what are the importance of a electronic spreadsheet? So the first importance is it have the extensive data storage. How much data we want to store, we can store with the help of it. Secondly, track of budgeting and expenditure details. We can have a track on the budgeting and expenditure details. Third, automatic and quick calculation. It also make our calculations easy. Then it have flexible data presentations. It perform business administrative tasks, escape from traditional method. Visualizing graphical data. It also helps us to visualize the graphical data. Coming to our next topic, that is electronic spreadsheet software packages. So electronic spreadsheet software package is the package of application software that provides an opportunity to exhibit the data and information in an organized manner or also represent it in a graphical form. There are a variety of such software available on the market with unique and useful tools which can be adapted by the user to their needs. Let us discuss few of this electronic spreadsheet software in brief. So first there is Microsoft Excel. So spreadsheet application is a computer program used in performing calculation and analyzing. In this, Microsoft Excel is also its package. So it is also somehow like spreadsheet application. It also functions like a spreadsheet application under this. Coming to our next one. So second one we have LibreOffice Calc. So it is a spreadsheet application and the components of LibreOffice software package. This open source program gives a professional appearance to your documents and is compatible with various document formats such as .doc, .xls, .pdf, etc. Coming to Zoho Sheets. So it is also another web-based spreadsheet application which boosts the productivity of an organization by enabling users to gather, organize, analyze, and visualize their data efficiently. It allows the user to collaborate and share the spreadsheet with other team members at real time. Coming to the next, Microsoft Excel. So MX Excel is one of the most frequently used spreadsheet software. It allows the user to store, organize, and calculation data with the help of some basic and complex arithmetic operations. So first of all, we will see the interface of MS Excel. So for this, we have to open Excel, then we have to click the Start button, Excel, and select Blank Workbook. Second, a blank workbook appears on the screen named as Book 1 by default. The various components of Excel window are explained below. So first of all, we have file menu. It lists option to create a new workbook, open an existing one, saving or printing a workbook, etc. Then we have quick access toolbar. So it offers the commonly used options such as save, undo, redo, start from beginning, new, etc. Then coming to the title bar, it is a long horizontal bar which displays the title of the presentation document. On its left side, we can be found the quick access toolbar, and on its right side we can have new three buttons which are minimize, maximize and close button. Coming to next, cell. A cell is a small rectangular box which holds data. A cell is an interaction of a row and column. It can be identified with a row number and column number. Now coming to the next one, that is active cell. A currently selected cell is known as active cell, which is indicated by a thick border line. Its address is shown in the cell as an address box. Then we have cell address. Each cell in a worksheet is assigned an address. A cell address consists of row number and column number. For example, in cell address A10, A is the column number and 10 is the row number. Coming to the next, that is column heading. So column headings appear on the right side of the Excel sheet. They are used to identify a column by letters like A, B, C and so on. A single Excel worksheet contains 16,384 columns in it. Begins with A and ends with XFD. Now coming to the row headings. So it appears on the left side of the Excel sheet. They are used to identify each row by a number 1, 2, 3 and so on. A single Excel worksheet contains 1,48,576 rows in it. Begins with 1 and ends with 1,48,576. Coming to the formula bar, so it is a box which shows the data or a formula you enter in the active cell. Coming to the next, that is workbook and worksheet. So what are these? So a workbook is a spreadsheet file or document containing worksheets. By default, a workbook contains one worksheet, but the user can add more worksheets to a workbook. Just like by default, MS Word document has one blank page, but the user can always add more pages. A row runs horizontally and is identified by a row heading. A column runs vertically and is identified by a column heading. A worksheet begins with row number 1 and column number A. It signifies that the address of first cell will be A1. On clicking a specific cell, its address will be displayed in address box. Coming to the next topic. So, entering data in a worksheet. How we can enter a data in a worksheet, we will study about this in brief. So, there are 4 types of data that can be entered into spreadsheet applications. So, they are labels, values, formula and function. To enter data into a spreadsheet file, one must simply click to select a cell or range of cells and type into it. Types of data entered in a cell. So first we have text. The textual data can be entered with the help of the keyboard. This can be done by using alphabetic keys and numeric keys to enter words in sentences. Click in the cell to make it active and enter the text. Coming to the next, that is numbers. So numeric data can be entered in a worksheet by pressing numeric keys from the keyboard. Numeric keys also contain some special character like hashtag, etc. Special characters use shift plus numeric key containing the special character you need to insert. Coming to the next one, that is formulas. So it is a symbolic expression used to compute the values in cell. It is comprised of equal to sign, cell address, arithmetic operations and numbers. Coming to the data and time, how we can represent it. So data and time can be entered in a cell in different formats like given in your PPTs. So when you enter date, its format appears automatically. In the similar way, time also can be entered. Coming to the next one. So we have working with cells in a worksheet. How we can work with a cell in a worksheet. But first of all, we will study about what is a cell. So a cell is defined as a small box which contains data. To perform any operation on the cell, it needs to be selected first. Let us learn how we can select, insert and delete a cell in an Excel sheet. So selecting a cell. First, we have to move the mouse pointer on the cell we need to select. Then secondly, we have to click once and the cell will be highlighting. Coming to the selecting the data in a cell. So we have to click inside the cell. A cursor appears. So then we have to just press the shift key plus arrow key to select the cell contents. Now inserting a new cell, how we can insert it? So for this, we have a new cell needs to be inserted. Follow any of the three available methods to add a few cells in a worksheet. So now deleting a cell. How we can delete any cell if we want to? So to delete the data from the data set, one way is to select the data and press delete key from the keyboard. The other way is to delete the cell which contains the data. To remove a particular cell, we can follow any of these methods. Coming to our next topic, that is cell data types. So data type determines the kind of data that a cell can hold. The default data type of a cell is general, which is modifiable. The following table exhibits various data types used in Excel. First one is general. It has no specific format for the cell. Number, currency, it is used for monetary formats with currency signs. Then we have accounting. It is similar to currency and used for accounting purpose. Then we have short and long date, which is displayed in a short form and long form. Then we have percentage. So it is a cell value which is multiplied by 100 and displays with percentage symbol. Then we have fraction. It displays the cell value in the form of actual fraction instead of decimal number. Now coming to our next topic. So how we can change the data type of a cell? We have to follow some steps which are given below. So we have to select the cell, then we have to click on Home tab, and then we have to go to Numbers group and click on the drop down arrow of number format, and finally we have to select the data type from the list. Coming to our next topic, that is aligning text in spreadsheet. So text alignment refers to the position of text and numbers in a cell. By default, text are aligned to the bottom left position in a cell, while numbers are aligned to the bottom right positions in a cell. But users can change these default alignment or position. So there are various types of text alignment which we are going to study. So first one is top align, which is used to align the text to the top of the cell. Then middle align, we can use it to align the text in the middle of the cell. Then bottom align is used to align the bottom of the cell. Align right is used to align the text to the right of the cell. Align center is used to align the text to the center of the cell, and align left is used to align the text to the left of the cell. Coming to the next one, so steps which we can use to modify alignment. These are, we have to select a cell or group of cells whose text alignment is to be modified. Then we have to click on Home tab. Then we have to go to alignment group and click on the alignment we can prefer. Then we have to observe the results. Coming to our next topic, that is demonstrating how to set page margins in a worksheet. So the default margins in a worksheet can be changed or adjusted. So we have to see some steps by which we can do this activity. So first of all, click on page layout tab. From page setup group, then click on the margins option. A drop down list appears. Select any margin options from the list like normal, wide, narrow, whatever you want. Then if you want to customize your own page margins, click on customize margins option from drop down list. Then a page setup dialog box appears with margin tab selected by default. Select the left, right, top and bottom margins. To set header and footer margins, set the values of header and footer accordingly. In center on page section, you can choose how you want to make your worksheet appear, either vertically on the page or horizontally or both. Put a check mark to indicate your choice and then click on OK button. Coming to the next, setting headers and footers in a worksheet. How we can just set them? We will see the steps. So header and footer options are used to insert notes or numbers at the top and bottom of each worksheet in a workbook. So what are the steps to do this activity? So first of all, we have to click on Insert tab. Then we have to go to Text group and select Header and Footer option. Then the Excel sheet will be displayed in Page Layout view. a text box will be displayed at the top of the page with a cursor in it. It allows you to add the text you want to appear as header on a worksheet. Then a header and footer tab will appear in ribbon. Go to header and footer elements groups and select the element that you want to add in a header or footer. After selecting the element, we have to press enter key, and lastly, to add footer, click on the go to footer in navigation group. Now coming to the next one, using the autofill option in spreadsheets. So in an MS Excel, you can start typing the values in a particular cell, and Excel will automatically fill or continue the data in other cells. So there are two methods which you can follow for doing this. So first, let us create a series numbers from 1 to 10 using autofill feature. First of all, type 1 and 2 in cell A1 and A2 respectively. Then select both the cells using shift key and move the mouse pointer to the lower right corner of the selected cells. Thirdly, the pointer shape will be changed to small plus sign. Then you have to click the left mouse button, hold it and drag the mouse up to A9. Now all the remaining cells will automatically be filled with series. Coming to the method 2, so let us print names of months from January to December using the autofill feature. First of all, type January in cell B1, select the cell from B1 to B12. Now click on the Home tab, go to Editing Group and select the drop down arrow of Fill option. A drop down list appears. Click on the Series option from the list. A Series dialog box appears on the screen. You need to select Autofill Radio button under Type Group. Click on OK button. Now finally, selected cells will be automatically filled with the required values. Coming to the next one, that is creating formulas in a worksheet. How we can create a formula in a worksheet? So formula is a mathematical calculation in a spreadsheet application. In spreadsheets, formula can perform mathematical operations like addition, multiplication, division, subtractions, comparison, etc. Whatever you want. A formula can be typed into the formula bar or in a cell. Formula always starts with an equal sign and an additional sign. A formula consists of equal to sign, numbers, cell, address, operators and parentheses. Operators used for arithmetic operations are given below. You can just refer it. Coming to the next, so types of formula which we can see in the cells. So formula come in two types. First, basic formula, and second one is compound formula. Now let us study it in brief. So basic formula is a type of formula which use only one operator. It can be positive or negative. For example, A1 plus A2 plus A3, whatever you want. Second, compound formula. So it is a type of formula which use more than one type of operators. So it can be these signs which are given in your PPT or all together. For example, A1 minus B2 plus C3 into D4. So that was it for today's chapter. So your homework is to revise the chapter. I'll meet you soon in the next lecture. Thank you.